The Trump administration's no-bond immigration detention policy, in effect since 2025, is causing fear among even lawfully present immigrants in North Dakota. The Department of Homeland Security now holds all detained immigrants without the possibility of bond, regardless of their legal status or community ties. Immigration attorney Eric Rick, who practices in North Dakota, describes a system where clients with valid work permits are afraid to go to their jobs. The fear of being detained and held indefinitely without bond has paralyzed many who entered the country legally. Rick says the policy ties the hands of attorneys, who can no longer argue for bond on behalf of their clients. Even lawful immigrants with pending cases are being swept up in the enforcement net. But the fear extends beyond the courtroom. Immigration judges across the country now face a stark choice: deny cases or risk losing their jobs. Attorneys say the pressure on the bench has fundamentally changed the dynamic of immigration proceedings, eroding any sense of due process. Take the case of one Colombian mother who entered the United States legally under a parole program. She now fears not only indefinite detention but deportation back to a country she fled. Her story reflects the broader anxiety gripping immigrant communities, even among those who followed every legal requirement. And the policy comes at a steep economic cost. North Dakota currently has just 47 workers for every 100 available jobs, one of the tightest labor markets in the country. With lawful immigrants afraid to work, the state's employers are losing the very workers they need most to fill critical roles. 47 workers for every 100 jobs, that is a shortage of more than 50%. And the no-bond detention policy is making it worse, keeping lawfully present immigrants on the sidelines, afraid to contribute to the economy they were already part of. For immigration attorneys like Eric Rick, the challenge is getting harder by the day. How do you represent clients too afraid to show up? How do you argue for fairness when judges fear for their own jobs? The human cost of this policy continues to mount, with no sign of change on the horizon.